49ers, they take care of the Seahawks. Brock now 5-0 against Seattle in his career, 255 yards. Kittle caught 2 touchdowns, 18 for 28 for Brock, threw 3 overall, 129 passer rating. Come on, bro. Here's Kyle Shanahan.
Pretty good.
The first one was awesome. That was a long third down. We're obviously struggling in the red zone to make a big play like that. I think it was 3rd and goal from, I want to say, the 10. But that was huge. It was a dime right in the corner. It was a hell of a route and catch by George. And then I thought the second one was just as impressive. We called a lookie to BA. They played a coverage where 2 people were on him, and he went across the board and had a hell of a throw to George.
Okay, here's Purdy on deeper throws, 10 or more yards downfield, 6 for 9, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns, passer rating almost at 150. You didn't like that yesterday. You accused Brew of funny math or something yesterday.
That's not at all
funny.
That's not at all accurate or true. But go ahead. And
you did say 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards.
Okay, we can relitigate yesterday's show.
Didn't understand.
But if since that's where we're starting, leader
Well,
of the
it
show,
is. What's the question?
you agreed with me yesterday that when Brew listed the things Purdy was first in, and it was 10-yard throws, 20-yard throws, 30-yard throws.
Sometimes
I just said they were correlated.
I do like yards per game.
I was on an island.
That's
I was
exactly
on an island yesterday defending Brock.
No,
that's fine. I was by myself. You two coming at me, and Greg Jennings, once he got on.
What's the question?
Were you impressed by Brock finally?
Marginally, yes.
Oh, marginally.
Well, here's the thing. If I said jaw dropped, I never thought he could do it. That's disrespectful. To be wildly impressed by Brock doing,
what he tends to do.
Well, also exactly what Daniel Jones and Jared Goff did against Seattle. I mean, we can show it to you. I have gotten bitten by buying into Seattle a little more than I should, maybe. Jared Goff, Wilds led the show with it, threw a perfect game. Daniel Jones got you. Greg Jennings came out, chest puffed out, and if you want to see Greg Jennings' chest puffed out, wait until the B block today. But no, listen. I thought that he played really well. I think he continues to impress me with his escapability, even though I do think he is flying a little too close to the sun with some of the scrambles. Not the, let me get out of here and go run, but some of the doubling back and then doubling back again. It hasn't bitten him yet, but that feels like a disaster waiting to happen at some point. A lot of guys,
Mahomes will do some of that. Lamar will do some of that.
All the greats.
I agree. I understand that Brock Purdy has a good 10-yard split, but I certainly don't put him in the athleticism category of Lamar.
No.
And I don't put him in the same athletic category as Patrick Mahomes. And so listen, I think that there is going to be a thirst from either the audience or from my friend in the purple tie for me to give Brock Purdy more love for this performance than we as a show, except for Wilds, gave Jared Goff for his performance in a standalone night game against the Seattle Seahawks, when he was 18 for 18 and even better passer rating, all that stuff. I'm not going to do that. But I will say I was on here yesterday, and I said I thought Seattle would keep it close and win in the end. They didn't. Purdy made the last touchdown pass I thought was his best, the one that Kyle was talking about there. The second one to Kittle I thought was a Kittle brilliance, and it was a great pass, but the best part of that was Kittle. And the first one was the catch and run. So I guess, yes, I was somewhat impressed by Purdy, but I also think he played an excellent game. I have no criticisms about the game.
Do I even need to say anything?
No, it's a short segment.
I mean, I sat here 24 hours ago and told you guys Brock Purdy is a bad man.
Yeah.
And then he went out last night and showed that he's a bad man.
That's true.
Now, Nick, you talked yesterday a lot about standards.
Yeah.
Let's hold Brock Purdy to this standard. You came on here earlier and said Patrick Mahomes, in a game where he had 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a passer rating of 86.6, that he played the perfect game.
Yeah.
What in the world was that last night we witnessed? By that standard.
Yeah,
Brock Purdy wasn't better last night than Patrick Mahomes was on Sunday?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
What standard are we using?
Missed throws. Patrick
Really?
missed 0 throws.
He
the
actually
entire
threw an
game.
interception
Yeah,
because it was behind the guy.
That wasn't a missed throw. If it
was behind the guy.
Started as a missed throw, and it wasn't a missed throw.
He had no touchdowns.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't think you can play a perfect game with 0 touchdowns.
Okay.
But you can play one with 3. And you can play one when you have a 129.3 passer rating. All right, so by that standard, he was magnificent last night. All right, Nick, like you said, show these two. Can we see the touchdowns to George Kittle? The passes were phenomenal. I don't know if we have them. Here's the one. I mean, sneaks it in over the defender.
That's a great
perfectly
pass.
thrown pass.
It's a great pass. And just to be clear, I wasn't trying to take away from the pass on this. I was saying I thought the Kittle getting 3 feet down on that was remarkable.
That's
a
great
perfect
catch.
pass. It's a perfect
pass. And then the second pass, the second touchdown to Kittle was just as good. He had to throw it like these two passes. He could throw in one place. And he did it. We keep showing the same one. But the second one, he split. I don't know.
At some point.
It's on the loop. Yeah. All right, here we go. We only need to see it once, but he splits 2 defenders. Has to be in the perfect spot, and he gets it the only place he can throw it to
I thought that was the reason I thought that was his best play of the night was because if he didn't throw it the second he threw it, it's not caught. If he throws it a second earlier, it's not caught, or a quarter second. And if he throws it a quarter second later, I think it's picked, or not picked, but knocked down. It could be picked.
It was a great.
I thought that was a great play. So I'm not acting like the guy can't make great plays.
And like you said, his scrambling now, he scrambled for first downs, and he also scrambled, to your point, and made some passes for first downs. I want to compare him, though, to Geno, because you guys scoff at me, particularly you, when I say he's better than Geno Smith. Last night, here's the numbers. Big game for both of them. And, Geno wet the bed. 2 interceptions, a lot of yards. We threw it 50-something times. Purdy was excellent. Geno wasn't.
Are we having a debate of whether or not Geno is
Well, every time I say he's better than Geno, I get Geno's higher in the tiers. I get scoffed at. I said yesterday he's having a better season. We got to hear it than Geno. And you said no way.
Hold on. That's a different question.
Okay, but do you think he's having a better season?
Yeah.
Well,
after last night, when Geno has his worst game and Purdy has his best game. Yeah, but
Geno still has 6 touchdowns, 6 picks. Fridays 9 and 4.
I understand.
Passer rating.
Prior to last night, Geno had 4 picks. So did Purdy. Purdy had 3 fewer touchdowns.
Purdy had one more. Purdy had one more touchdown than Geno and a higher passer rating. He's been playing better.
Okay, I disagree with you. I think these are 2 different things. Is Brock Purdy higher in the holistic quarterback rankings than Geno Smith? Probably yes. Was Geno Smith, in my opinion, having a better season prior to yesterday than Brock Purdy? Yes.
But he's not now.
No. Okay. One game is a huge percentage of the season when we're 5 weeks in. So
here's the last thing I'll say about Purdy, and we do have a graphic. Last night was his 8th game of his career, which we know has been short, of 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Since he became a starter, no one's thrown 6 games like that. Jordan Love's got 6, Goff 5, Josh Allen 4. Purdy's got twice as many as Josh Allen, who's 3rd or 4th. So, like I said, he's a bad man.
He's good. Okay. I agree.
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
Yeah. 49ers get to 500 and now have some extra rest before facing the Chiefs, who will be coming off a bye. Here's Trent Williams on the importance of last night's victory.
It's still early. It's only week 6. So, we can still right this ship without having to string off 9 straight wins, So today was important. It was every bit of a must-win without technically being a must-win.
Yeah, exactly. You get it, Trent.
He does get it.
Totally.
Also,
they do get it.
I would probably eye test and gut feeling feel a little bit better about Brock Purdy in the quarterback hierarchy if he would just take a few notes from Trent Williams' stylist.
He has no money.
Well, he's got these ads.
He can't afford all that.
He doesn't mean he has to dress like a science teacher. He could add. There's a lot of people that make less than $900,000 a year that dress with some amount of swag after work. But go ahead.
You think the 49ers season is back on track now?
Well, if you ask the committee, and I am chairman emeritus, the season was never off track. It was like, listen, as long as they have that running game, which I think Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in football and a game changer.
Yep.
I also think that running game between the 20s clearly works with everyone. Like
They're down to fourth string last night.
Isaac Rendon just comes and ices the game.
230 last
I mean, that was the trademark of Kyle's dad. It's been the trademark of Kyle throughout. So that running game, those skill position guys, that head coach, I know we're killing the Niners defense. Fred Warner right now, in my opinion, him and Chris Jones, or him, Chris Jones, and Aiden Hutchinson, Pat Surtain are the leading candidates.